Yo, 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 it's Morgan Morris Tarot. Hey, Philomena, how you doing? How's it going? What you up to for the holiday? September already. Time's flying by. Time is flying by. I'm going to be around the house all day tomorrow, cleaning up. The wind's finally gone away from the tropical storm. It's finally calmed down. Today it was still a little bit windy, but I have a lot to clean up. Tons of shit to clean up. It's annoying. But I'm glad there's no hurricanes around. Let me survive the tropical storm, brush by, and hurricane. shit. So we're good. Now I get to chill a little bit tomorrow and just do a little bit of cleaning up. Just leaves everywhere and stuff like that. Leaves and more leaves. Nothing but leaves everywhere. Hey, Caddy, how you doing? What's going on? Ready for your holiday? I'm glad it's a holiday tomorrow. I get to chill for a bit. I'm still going to do a little bit of work, but not too much. I got yard work to do. I can't see my yard all messed up from the hurricane winds and shit that came by. So tomorrow morning I'm going to get up and just do some work, some cleaning around, nothing serious. Today I bust my ass and did some shit. It was Sunday and I didn't want to work, but I had to. I can't leave the household looking like shit. So it's all good though. It's life. That's cool. Don't worry about it. My internet acted up today. It's retrograde. From 2:30 to 4 o'clock, an hour and a half, my internet and cable was off. And it was like a island wide thing here. Like half the island got shut off. And then they were like, there was messages all over Facebook and all over the news. Sorry for the inconvenience. We know it's Sunday and everybody's home watching sports, but we had a little minor problem. So it was about an hour and a half. Yeah, the winds finally gone. The hurricane was annoying. It brought like 50 to 60 mile an hour winds here. 5,000 people lost electricity. No major damage, just like little things here and there, trees and shit everywhere. But here at the house was just debris and trees. The pool had shitload of leaves in it. Me and my sister got up this morning and took all the hurricane stuff off the windows and the doors, cleaned up some stuff. I took pure shit out of the pool again. So otherwise that we're safe. We didn't lose power at all, which is great. My mom lost power for like 2 hours. So it wasn't that bad. Just a little, little aggravation. Caddy, I just got your donation. Thanks, sweetheart. You can ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, otherwise that it was cool. Nothing major, thank God. Now they're saying there's a big hurricane going to the Caribbean next week. Well, by the end of this week, they'll know where it's going. And I'm like, great, poor fucking people. I hate it. I really do hate hurricane season. I love summertime sometimes, but sometimes it's just too freaking hot, and it's like hell no. Mhm. Mhm. The heck is this? Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks, sweetheart. I'm glad we're all safe too. I'm glad that everybody and the power went out, and then like within like I would say maybe 6 7 hours, the power all got put back on. It wasn't nothing major, so I'm really happy that we didn't nothing bad happened here. Like as soon as my mom and dad said they lost power, I went online and checked the website, and they said that they're working on it and it should be back up and running in like 6 7 hours. And I was like, okay, cool. Because a lot of our power lines they're overhead, but like obviously like everybody else, but we got underground lines too. So like I guess they turn the underground lines on in certain places and then fix the overhead shit and then switch it back. I don't know. I guess they do that. I have no idea, but all I know is I didn't lose power. And it's funny because I got my generator like in top form right now. I got all these parts for it. I got everything sorted out. I got everything tuned up. It's been coming on at its normal time every month, every week. Like it's funny. I every time I get the generator like up and running to a like full capacity, like I never use it. I never have to use it, which is great. I don't mind. So yeah, it's all good though. I rather the generator not get used and just stay new and stay not running long. So it's all good. I'm glad we didn't lose power because the generator power is nothing like the original power. It's actually pretty annoying. Yeah, I mean, there's been hurricane when we get a bad hurricane like 120, 130, 40 miles an hour, that's a different story. You know, we lose power for 2 weeks guaranteed. Last year's hurricane that came by, we lost power for like 4 days, I think. But when we first moved in here, we had a huge hurricane. I think it was Hurricane Nicole, and then we had another one called Hurricane Gonzalo, and they came one right after the other. Like literally 2 days later, the other one was right behind it, cutting her, coming through. And we lost power for 2 weeks straight. And the generator was on the whole time. Yeah, that's fucking annoying. We used like at least three tanks of propane to get it up and running. We spent a lot of money on that 2 weeks. It was a fucking nuisance. Yeah, it's like but things have gotten better over the years. I have to admit that the electric company, like our electric light company, is very swift, and then they come by and they do what they have to do. Like it doesn't take as long as it used to. Over the last 5 years, they've gotten really good. Yeah, the best thing we ever did was buy a generator. We have a huge generator. It runs the whole house and the apartment. It runs anything within 125 amps, which is a good bit. A house usually has 200 amps, and it runs 120, so it runs 75% of the house, no problem. Yeah, exactly. But every time I know we're having a real serious hurricane, the first thing I'll do is I know I'm gonna use the barbecue if I don't have no. One thing I'm smart about hurricanes. These past few years I've survived all of them, and I know what I have to do. I always get like, hey, this damn dog, look, she's sleeping and she's dreaming, and her tail's whacking that gray thing back there. That's what you heard just now. I have to wake her up because she'll be like banging the shit out of the damn thing with her tail. I don't know how the hell she sleeps and bangs her tail on that thing and like snoring and shit. So you have meat for the ear. Yeah, that's a good thing. I wish we have that here, but it's pretty expensive. No, that's her. That's her. See her back there, her legs, see her tail? Her tail is hitting that thing, bang, bang, bang. She's like dreaming and hitting her fucking tail against the thing. She does that shit every day. But yeah, I had to wake her up because I can't have her making all that damn noise on you. So yeah, yeah, she gets too good of a rest. She's sleeping, so I can't leave her outside. So she's been inside in the AC. But the smartest thing I do during hurricanes is I make sure that I buy food that I can do on the barbecue. So if I lose power or the generator breaks down, I can always cook things on the barbecue. And my barbecue has a side burner. Like you could buy a barbecue with a side burner as well. So you can cook things in a frying pan. You cook. I always get things that I can cook on a barbecue because I have an electric stove. So I can't cook anything on a gas stove because I don't have a gas stove. My sister has a gas stove. And then um that's what I do. I'll buy like hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken and and what I'll do is if I know we're gonna lose power or something happens, I'll marinate. Um yeah, you don't need the electric to start it. You can ignite it with a match. You can just light it with a match, that's all. Yeah. And what I do is I get a cooler, a big ass cooler that I have, and I put a whole pile of ice in there. And all the ice that comes out of the ice department on the fridge, I'll just put it in the cooler as well. And I'll put like my stuff in there, like milk and cheese and whatever else I need to cool, water, whatever I need. And I just make sure I do it like that. The only shitty part is when you don't have electricity, you got to drink instant coffee, which is not my favorite. I'd rather have it, brewed through the machine. But I live with it. And you can just boil a pot, water, you boil a kettle of water and just use it like that. Or you can just go to the gas station, they have a generator, and you can get coffee from them. But I rather have my own shit and not go nowhere. And I always make sure I fill up my car with gas. I always make sure I have like the gas tubes for the barbecue because I know I'll be cooking barbecue the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, you can start an oven with a match. Sure you can. Yeah. You just have to turn the gas knob like you're lighting it up, and you put the match there and it ignites. No problem. It's easy. But I have an electric stove. I don't have gas stove. But my sister, nah, you'll be good. My sister has a gas stove, and we used her stove the whole time. Yeah. So, but for me over here, I have this stupid. I want to get a gas stove, but I was like, you know what? I'm got the barbecue, and I got a nice barbecue. I got a big ass barbecue, and I have the side burner, so I can always like use the side burner to cook things, and it's on my porch, so it's like closed in, so I don't have to worry about the wind and the rain. So I get it done. You know, I've learned from my hurricanes and how to deal with them, and make sure that you know I use things that I can cook. Or what I do is I'll make like soup, or I'll get like canned soup, and I'll make soup like on the side burner, and I'll heat that up. And I always make sure I got like sandwiches and bread and shit like that. Hey Nina, how you doing? How you been, sweetheart? But yeah, life of hurricane season is it's not that bad. Like one thing about me, I survived. Like I've been in the army for 3 years back in the day, so I know what it's like to survive off of rations and bullshit and have to make a fire, out in the field and just like make your own food and survive off of shit. So I'm good. Like I don't really, I don't consider not having electricity for 2 weeks, a bad, like a serious thing where you're gonna die or something. Like it's just you just have to be prepared. And after like 3 or 4 days, the stores are all like open because they run on generator power. And after like a week, everything's open and you can go to restaurants and order shit. So you're really only suffering like the first 3 days, if you don't have a generator and you don't have power. And I have a big family, so somebody's got power somewhere, and we'll just like. The only other thing that sucks is you can't charge your phone. So if you need your phone, you can't charge your phone. Hey, Philomena. So yeah, Caddy, when you're ready, you can go ahead and ask your question, sweetie. If not, I'll rant about hurricanes all night. But yeah, I'm glad we haven't been. We got hit pretty bad last year, but nothing serious. We lost power for like 4 days, and our generator broke down, so it sucked. So I was like, this shit ain't gonna happen. So, January of this year, I called my friend and we fixed the generator. We got it all back up and running. It was in pretty bad condition. The guy that did it before, he like stole one of the sensors, so we didn't know what we had to get. We had to like do all this research. Then the divorce was happening around that time, so my brother-in-law was like, "Fuck all of you! I don't care about the generator." So I had to take it upon myself to make sure. And it's been fine since January when we fixed it. It's been fine ever since because I got all the real parts for it. He was getting like aftermarket cheap parts and it was always breaking down. So I was like, no, I'm going to get the real deal. Philomena, I haven't got no PayPal from you, sweetheart. I've only got a PayPal donation from True Gem, Caddy. So I haven't got nothing from you yet. When I do receive it, I'll answer your question after. But I'm checking my email and my PayPal, and I've only gotten a donation from Caddy. That's it. All right. Yeah, I don't know how to really fix generators that much, but my friend, one of my good friends, he knows, he works on generators. So I'm very fortunate to have him as, to work on it for cheap. I have to pay him, obviously. I don't know quite what to ask, but I'm feeling a type of way about this guy. I can't tell if it's him or me. So I guess, is there anything I need to know about him, the situation with him? All right, cool. Let me check. Yeah, I have my friend. We used to do electrical together and work together. And I went on my own, and then he was still working for the person that he's working for. I called him and I said, "Hey, look, I got this generator," and he was like, "Yeah, I've worked on it before, but we'll figure it out together." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's go." So he came down here, and in 2 days we had it up and running. I had to get some parts, and then I got them, ordered them online, bring them in, and I still have spare shit just in case. Like I'm over prepared for the next hurricane or if something happens to the generator. So I'm on top of my game now. I know you've told me his intentions were good and everything, but there is something I can't quite put my finger on. All right, let me check. Just kidding. I have to know about this guy. Well, it's okay to feel that way, you know. Um, it's when you've been through a lot of bullshit in your life. I never condone bringing it into another relationship if you had a bad one, but it's hard not to because like there's there's rarely any good people out there, and when you do find a good person, you still question them. It's life, I don't have nothing against that, and that's how I am, and that's why I'm single because I know people's true intentions are not really gonna come through. It's not gonna come through in a month or 2 months or 6 months. But after you know somebody for a year, they can disguise themselves. People are really good actors, man. People are really good to get what they want. Then when they're fed up, they're gonna change on you, or they meet somebody else and they're like, you know what, I'm tired of Mark. I'm gonna go fuck somebody else. Or I'm gonna go like ruin this shit and go somewhere else. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So you can never be really 100% secure and safe. It doesn't matter how good you are in bed, how good you are, how much money you have, how good you look. It doesn't matter. Those things don't matter these days. Loyalty is shit for people. People don't care about loyalty and honesty. They just want variety. They want quantity and quality, and they want their cake and eat it too. Because the world today is just I fuck you, you fuck me, and we'll go fuck everybody, and then life is great. There's no morals and values. There's hardly anybody like that. It's very, very rare you'll find somebody like that. So yeah, to me, single is better. Okay, I really feel like this guy is, he's romantically satisfied with you. I think that requiring you, and making you his, and you guys dating and stuff. I feel like he's at peace, and he feels like there's a union between you guys. He feels like when he's with you, it feels homey, it feels good. Um, I feel like he works a lot, and he has to be reliable, but he also has to be patient and persistent in his job. His job might take a lot out of him. He might do like a strenuous job. So like he might feel like, if I work a lot and I make plans with Caddy, I might say, I can't do it today, and she might be like, "Fuck, this guy's probably lying to me," or, he's always working. How am I gonna like be happy with him? Like I think it's him. His insecurity might be saying, "Hey, if I cancel my date because I'm tired from work, what is she gonna think, that I'm some like pussy or something?" You know? Or he might be scared to say, "Hey, look, babe, I don't want to see you tonight. Not because I don't love you, I don't like you, or I don't want to be with you. I'm just so tired. I need to rest. And I'm not going to be any good to you." Like I think he's scared to fail. I think he's scared to face reality. I think that his mind conquers him, or he fears failure. He feels failing you. Like if you guys are used to seeing each other every day, and he says like, yeah, he doesn't want to let you down. And I got that like kind of like the last time, like he fears that he's gonna like, flop or fail. Like he can't give you what you want because it looks like he really loves his job, or he really is a person who has to be at his job or needs to be working, because if he doesn't, he's fucked. So it's like his job is over you, but he doesn't want to like explain that to you. He might not say, "Hey, look, my job means more to me than anything, or I need to go to fucking work. I have to work, and I don't want you to say, oh, you always work and you ain't got no time for me." Because a lot of dumb bitches will do that. Not saying you are, right? But I know you're very fair, you know? Right. And you said it as I said it. You're okay with like a hard working man, right? So if you don't demand his time, you won't have a problem. But I think that he is the type of person that thinks that, oh, I think you should tell him, if he says to you, for instance, my advice is this. If he says, "Hey, Caddy, I'm working late. I don't know if I can come, or I'm really tired," he hints to you and you say, "Hey, look, you don't have to see me today. It's okay. I know you've been working hard. It's fine. I'm not going to take it personal. Like, I know you work hard. I know you're tired. It's okay. We'll just see each other next time. It's okay. Like, don't worry about it." So if you tell him it's okay, then he'll be okay. Make him feel so He'll make him feel easy instead of feeling like, if I don't do what I have to, if I don't like secure her or give her everything, then she's gonna be like, fuck you, I'm gone. Like he fears that you're gonna be like, look, you don't have time for me. I want a man that doesn't like do a lot of work and gives me all the time because I'm fucking Queen Caddy. You gotta be over here and take care of my coochie every fucking night or when I need you. So if you're not gonna demand anything from him, then you're good. But if you demand, then it's gonna be arguments, fighting, it's gonna be obstacles, it's gonna be conflict. Like I know that's what I see here in the cards. He's not a like I know he's not a bad person. I just think that he fears that he's going to work more than see you, but he knows he has to, but he doesn't know how you're gonna take it. So one day he might be like, well, I'm sure a few times he's probably thought. He told me he wanted to work overtime once, and I said, okay, have fun. Right. Okay. So if you do that, he might be like, fuck, she said have fun. Okay, cool. Now, is she going to go fuck somebody else? Or is she going to say, yeah, if you're not here, I'm going to go get, taken care of by Mark in the bathtub. So fuck you and see you later. I think he thinks sometimes that if I don't take care of her, somebody else will because I'm doing overtime and I'm got to work. So I just think that's the only issue here is his insecurities. And you might be feeling insecure because of the energy that he has in his mind, because when you're in each other's energy, that's what happens. Like the feelings get crossed or feelings gets transferred. I think that he has like a temper or he could switch up if he really does, if he really wants to. I think that he'll show you aggression or he'll show you like, hey, you know, fuck you. Like, if you don't like it, then you can go to hell. Like that type of thing. If you were to if you were to mention something like that, yeah, I think you are because I just think that you're feeling his insecurities, but you're also um probably saying to yourself, like I hope this guy doesn't snap on me. But he won't snap on you unless I think he'll only snap on you and like say something to you if you were to like challenge his time. You know what I mean? And what I do mean by that is if he says, "Hey, look," yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. If you challenge his time and challenge like when he sees you, then he's gonna be like, "Look, bitch, let me fucking tell you something. I gotta work. If you can't accept that, would you want me to send you a picture of me working? You think I'm bullshitting? Like if you were to challenge his reality, he might like go off on you and say, "Look, this ain't gonna work because I need my job more than I need you. So if you can't handle it, like go F yourself." See? See what I'm saying? I'm seeing everything that you're telling me because I know. You see what I'm saying? That's why you feel it because he's legit. As crazy as it sounds, the more legit a man is, the more he's critiqued. Because some women will be like, fuck, this guy is so legit that it's just something wrong. It's gotta be something wrong. But you shouldn't be like that. Like, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a perfect thing to do because of everyone else we've dealt with. But we can't keep judging every single person. Sometimes you just gotta let the person fuck up, you know, and then you say, okay, well, he fucked up, you know. That's the thing, right? But that's a good thing though, and that's what I do, and that's what scares a lot of women and scares women to say that this guy's like, I can't get him to lie, or I can't catch him in a lie, or he says he's here and he even proves it. So this is weird. I don't want a man like that. I want some fucking Young and the Restless episode, and I don't give them that, so they leave me alone. They just say, "Yeah, fuck this." It is. It's life, yeah. And I don't have no problem admitting that. I'm true to my word, and I'm honest. But people, a lot of women can't handle that because they're so used to fucking lying, deception, and bullshit, and just, oh, you're just my fuck buddy, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? Some women just can't handle a real man. I'm not saying like all women are like that. Some men can't handle a real woman because they think, oh yeah, she's gonna cheat on me. She'll be sucking somebody else's dick later. Hey, Becca, how you doing, sweetheart? Daddy's here. But it's just the way it feels weird because you're probably saying, when is the fuck up gonna happen? But you shouldn't be like that. Right, but that's the thing though. It's okay. It's okay to like, I know he's only 21, but that's a great thing. If he's 21 and he's doing this, that's a good thing. But see, because you're older than him, he thinks he's going to fail you because you're already experienced. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm on late tonight because the holiday tomorrow, see. So, you know. But I honestly, Caddy, I don't see nothing bad. I just think that he fears failure. He thinks he's going to fail you by, working too much and not giving you enough time. But if you're okay with that, then you guys will last. Right. But you got it. But you can also, when he says that, you say, look, I know you will, and I know you can, but, if you have to work, go for it. Don't think that you have to be with me every day because I don't want you up my ass every day. You know? That's what I tell women all the time. I'm like, look, I don't want you around me every fucking day. I need my space. I want to watch sports in peace. I want to eat popcorn on my couch and I want to chill out with my dog. I don't need you around me, fake cheering for my teams or, coming around me every single day. I don't want you around me every day. No, no, no. You go do your thing. You hang out with your friends, your mom, your sister, whoever. Your fucking dog. You do whatever the hell you want. I don't want to see you every day. No thanks. If we got married and shit, that's a different scenario and different situation, which would take a long time. But if I'm dating you and we're close and we're fucking and all that, and we're like, serious, I'll tell you straight up, look, I don't have to see you every day. If you want to, that's up to you, but I don't really care. Even if I video chat you and I don't physically see you, that's fine. If you're busy, go for it. I'm not going to hold you back from doing your job or being with your friends and your family. I'm not going to change your life. And I don't expect you to change yours for me. But yeah, even if we don't talk every day, even in the morning, you say, hey, babe, hope you have a great day at work. I'll see you later on. Or, we'll see you when I see you. I say, yeah, okay, cool. Bye, babe, whatever. Love you, blah, blah, blah. And that's cool. That's it. I don't need to be talking to you every hour. What are you doing now? I'm taking a shit. What are you doing now? I'm making a bagel with cheese. What are you doing right now? Oh, I'm at the store. Oh, what are you buying? Oh, I'm gonna get a mango, an avocado, and some toilet paper. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna get some maxi pads too. I don't need to know what the fuck you're doing or what you're buying and where you're going. I could care less. As long as you ain't going to no guy's house, and cheating on me, then we ain't gonna have a problem. I don't need to know what you're doing every day. And if you're posting shit on social media and flaunting your body and acting like a hoe, and me and you ain't gonna last. And that's a no-no. I don't want no girl flaunting her shit on the internet all day, firming out the mouth for likes and shit like that. You can go fuck off and do that shit by yourself. I don't want that shit. That ain't happening. Like if you bought a new bikini and you fucking put yourself on there and you're dating me and you're serious with me, I'm gonna say, what the fuck you doing? Like, look at all these mofos liking your shit. You think that oh, okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna go get some speedos and I'm gonna go put myself and show everybody my packaging behind my underwear and see how many likes I get. You gonna like that? What if some bitch says, "Oh goddamn, I wish I had that." You want me to do that shit? Oh, you don't want me to do it? Oh, well then take down that shit because in this world that shit ain't happening with me. You must be out of your fucking tree, woman. One thing I put my foot down with shit like that. I'll fucking tell you, these speedos will come out and the package will be hanging. And you'll say, yeah, you like that? You want me to show everybody what you get every night? Don't fuck around with me, woman. You're fucking right. I'm said this shit on here plenty of times. And that's why no one's biting. Cause they're like, fuck, Mark's serious. Exactly. You want to see the cornflakes I just dipped into? All right, well, you can look at her fucking cornflakes, what she had for breakfast. Now you're gonna see what she had for breakfast. Fuck you think this is, woman? Yeah, I did. If I'm dating a woman and after 6 months and she buys a bikini and flaunts her body all over the internet, I'll be like, oh, you would, huh? And I wouldn't even like her post. And she'd be like, oh, did you see my post, babe? I said, you didn't even flaunt that shit for me before you went on the internet. Were you trying to get another man? Trying to get some fucking votes and shit and some likes? All right, well, no problem. I'll post up my shit and she'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Oh, but you can do it though. So your coochie's all bulging out of your shit and your nipples and your body, and that's okay. It's okay when the shoe is on the other side, isn't it? Oh, fuck out of here. That's one thing I can't stand, man. I can't stand a woman that's on social media all day. I can never be with a woman like that. That shit's annoying. If you're on social media every single fucking day flaunting your shit, and you and me ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna happen. Now, if you're promoting your business or you're promoting your line or you're promoting something like, that's cool. Now, if you were a model and you were promoting yourself as a model and I'm your man, I can understand that, that's the life that I signed up for with you. But, oh no. If you ain't a model, you shouldn't be on internet flaunting your shit every day. Now, if I'm gonna be with you and I know you're a model, I know that, we're gonna have an issue. You know, I won't have an issue, because I know what your profession is. As long as you're not showing your body parts, to other people, then we're okay. And if you do, I better get 10%. Actually, I better get 20% of what you're making. Because I'm making sure those body parts are ready for action. Fuck you mean? Yep. Yeah, I want fucking 20%. I'm the manager. I'm the one who's beating up that coochie and smacking that ass. And doing all those things to your breasts. And you want to flaunt it on Instagram and shit and make money as a model, I need 20%. Fuck you mean? I'm being serious too. That's the thing. I like that shit ain't happening with me. Yeah, honestly, I don't get nothing bad. I just get like on his side, I just think that he's, you gotta realize his age, see, and he's with a woman that's older than him, so that's gonna be, it's normal, it's normal. Like if I was dating a 20-year-old, I'll be like, what the fuck? She's gonna be crazy. She's gonna like want to do shit that I'm probably not gonna want to do. But that's why I try not to date too young of a woman. But I'm not against like, a 20-year gap. I'm not really against it. I just probably won't do it myself unless it seems right to me. Because I have family members. I have a cousin who married a man 22 years older than her, and they had two children, grandchildren. They had a great life. He just died obviously super earlier than her, and she was 20 years without him. But she never remarried or had another boyfriend and shit. You know, yeah, sure. And my godparents were 11 years apart, and they had a wonderful life together. No kids, but they had a wonderful life together. So, like being 46, I'm not gonna go find a 26-year-old. I'm like, hell no. That's trouble right now in this day and age. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't bother you, then it shouldn't bother you. Age is just a number. And at the end of the day, if you're happy, fuck everybody else. But me personally, I can't see myself doing that. And I know those words might bite me in my ass one day. Maybe I will find somebody like that. I don't fucking know. Because a lot of young women like older guys because they don't want to deal with the idiots that their age. I've dated somebody like 14 years younger, and it didn't go well. It did in the beginning, but it ended up but it was never nothing about age. See, because I don't look old like that. I'm not a scruffy old fucking idiot. Like, I don't look old and gray and shit. So it's okay. No, I don't do baby daddy twin flame shit. Make time for me like this. Well, you know what, Caddy? You deserve it. You deserve to be happy. Everybody deserves to be it. Well, not everybody, but people that go through shit, they deserve it and stuff. But yeah, that's cool. You can do that. It's all it's a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, sure, Steven. No problem, bro. How you doing, man? Oh, it's the retrograde, so communication is backwards. So that's life, it's just the way it is. Well, that's why they do it, because they know that makeup sex is the best. It might be for you, but if I'm mad at you, I ain't doing the makeup sex. I'm gonna be like, fuck you, you do all the work. You wanna argue with me? Well, then you fucking make it happen then. I mean, I hold grudges. I can't deal with people like that, man. Just don't put them in the bathtub yet. Okay. All right. Thanks, Steven. You can ask your questions when you're ready. I'm just gonna give Becca a message real quick. Yeah, I know. Okay. At least you're loyal to me with the bathtub. Don't worry. Yeah, that's our sacred space. Okay. Becca, let's see what we got for you. Your beauty still moves me, is what he would say. He's attracted to you. He's thought a lot about you lately, which is true. But he says, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. on the bottom it says, "I can still feel you." He feels that booty every fucking time. Okay, you Steven, you said, "Oh, I know. That's what he does." So I moved out, and David texted me after saying, "Thanks for the time together," and he wished me the best. But I said I should seek help for my mental problems. What the fuck? Oh, that was a good answer. You told him to do the same. The more I distance myself from him and Leandro, the more they tried to push that narrative on me. I told him to do the same. Well, that's a good answer. You tell him you take care of your mental fucking problems too. You should have told him take care of your drug addict problems too and your drinking. He said he might. Well, at least he admitted it. At least he admitted it, but he's trying to make you admit it. Listen, man, that's narcissistic behavior. And I don't know if you're familiar with narcissistic behavior, but a narcissist is never wrong. Everybody else is the problem but them. And they act nice one day, but they'll say something stupid and nice shit the next day or the same day or in the same breath. And sometimes narcissists are so good at what they do, like lying and manipulating and being nice and getting what they want, or saying something but saying something so dumb that they didn't even know what they're saying. And that's why you just have to ignore it and just be like, you're the real fucking problem, not me. And if we can admit that to ourselves and prove it to ourselves, then we can also prove that that person is a narcissist. And that's exactly what it is. So that's the biggest problem, is a narcissist never gonna admit, he's never gonna change either. Yeah. I've dealt with narcissist people all my life, man. Unfortunately, like, they've come in my path, and I'll explain something to everybody, and this is the truth, whether you believe it or not. The more you put your trust and faith in yourself and God and spirit, then the more the devil and narcissistic people are throwing at you, because they don't want you to be spiritual. They don't want you to deal with God. They don't want you to be happy. So their job is, let me fuck with Mark. Let me fuck with Steven. Let me go at Jem. Let me go at Becca. Let me go at these people that put their trust and faith in themselves and spirit and God. That's what life is all about. The life is all about devil versus God, God versus the devil, good versus evil, bad versus good. That's what life's always been. It's just the way it is. And if you can accept that that's the way it is, then you can move on knowing that you ain't gonna let. That's why people say nowadays, not today, Satan. No, not today, bro. You're not coming in my energy. Fuck that. All right, Caddy, take care, sweetheart. Good seeing you always. And don't worry about anything. Just make sure, like, my advice is just make sure that you don't demand his time. That's all. Which I know you won't. You'll be good. All right. How does David feel about you now? Let's check. You're welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. Yeah, that's all. That's the only way you're gonna avoid any type of bullshit. All right, no problem, bro. All right, well, he feels like your friendship, there's regrets he has about your friendship, and he feels like a loss without you there. Um, he also feels like there was no real meaning with your friendship now that you're gone. Um, he also feels like your friendship with him was always incomplete. There was always like imperfections, flaws. There was always things wrong with you guys, and you would argue, obviously, and he's called you, saying that you got get your mental shit and all that stuff, always accusing you, things like that. Um, but he knows that this is the way life is, and he knows that maybe you wanted to change your life, and he respects that in a way. And he knows that you made the sacrifice to go. You're making the readjustments. He thinks that you are trying to better your life, so he kind of has that in his mind and knows that. But he also feels like petty shit happened between you guys, and it shouldn't have happened. So it looks like he has regrets, and he feels like he's tempted to say more to you, but he doesn't, because he knows there's an indifference, and he knows that he doesn't want to be petty about it. um I also feel like he's sick, like he gets sick or he is sick, and he doesn't want to say anything to anybody. um and he wants to say something, but he doesn't. So it looks like he has some type of sickness, or like how you told him, oh yeah, you should go get yourself checked too, and he says, yeah, maybe I will. So he knows he's sick, but he won't admit it. He won't be tempted to say, yes, I am, or yes, you're right. You know. So that's why, like, that's what he thinks about you. He thinks, fuck, Stephen called me out. He basically said, he used reverse psychology on me and said, yeah, you too, you should go get help too, because he knows that he needs help. Um, he's also feeling like, knowing that without you around, he's probably going to feel a little bored because of the adjustment. And, he obviously has Leandro, but um, he's going to be, kind of bored not knowing that you're there or knowing that you're around. So it's kind of like mixed feelings, a mix, I would say he has a mixed feeling about you. Like, see how he said to you, oh, thanks for being here, but you should go get help for your mental problems. So he's in a 50-50 feeling. It's like he's kind of like pissed that you left, but happy you left at the same time, but doesn't really want to tell you like 100% of why, where, and how, and like apologize or anything like that, because he's a narcissist. He's never going to admit those things. So he has mixed feelings, is what I would say. Like, he's happy, but he's not happy. He wants to say things, but he doesn't, and that's why he probably texted and didn't call, because he knows that like he's too much of a wuss to really talk it out. I would say fuck it, don't even worry about that idiot. Like, see, you said here, thanks for your time together. I wish me the best, but said I should seek help for my mental problems. Are you fucking kidding me? I would fuck him off to no end. If somebody said that shit to me, honestly, I wouldn't even say nothing back. I'll be just like, you can talk to my hand now, yo. You can talk to nothing. I'm blocking your ass. Fucking mental problems. Fuck you talking about? I don't know. I'm built different. I can't deal with people like that. All right. What does Spirit want me to know about the truth about this whole experience? All right, let's check. Honestly, I blocked 3 people today on my WhatsApp because I no longer work alongside them, for them, with them, or around them. And I had to, because I don't want them to like see my status, or see me post things with my nephews or my sister or whoever. Like, they don't need to be on my phone. I don't want them on my phone because I don't work with them no more. So fuck them. I deleted them, blocked them, and deleted them. And that's the best thing I did, because now I know they can't see me, and I don't even want to see them. But I didn't realize I still had them on my phone. So I went and did a little quick cleanup. But sometimes I wonder how people know what I'm doing. So it's those fuckers telling people what I'm doing because they go on my WhatsApp. I see, I don't have time for that shit. I'm not going to go through people's shit and look at all their status. Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't really give a shit what you're doing. Don't bother me. I could care less. The less I know what you're doing, the better it is for me. I'm super quick with the block. It's their loss, not mine. Trust me. I'm independent. I don't need a whole pot of people around me. All right, what does Spirit want Stephen to know about the truth about this whole situation? I see a grandmother around you or an older lady around you in spirit, Stephen. And she looks like elegant. And she shows up in the card here. So I don't know if this is like your mom. If you have a mom in spirit, it's probably her. If you have like a grandmother in spirit, it could be her too. But it's an older lady. She's in spirit and she shows up here. She got white curly hair and she's got glasses and she has like kind of has like makeup on or she wants to look good today. This woman wants you to know and spirit wants you to know that this was a threat to your safety. It was a threat to you. It made this friendship wasn't a valued friendship. They want you to learn from this. They want you to like not have bad faith in people and just know that you made a bad choice being around David and Leandro and all these people. And you should have, you got to make your judgments better about the people you hang around and the people that you deal with. Like true friends are true friends, bad friends are bad friends. Get rid of them. Don't even try to change them. Don't try to help them. It's not your problem and not your fault that they're the way they are. They also want you to know that don't look at this as a failure. Look at this as a lesson that you learned. It was emotional confusion that caused you to feel affection and caused you to feel like you made a mistake. And they want you to learn from this mistakes is what I keep getting is learning from the mistakes. Learning from, you can't change people. People are trying to change you. You can only do so much. And they want you to be the motivation, look for motivation so you can look for what I mean is use spirit as your motivation. Use yourself, self-motivate you to be the person that doesn't get yourself in these life lessons that you don't need to be in. And make your judgment better. If you doubt somebody, if you're suspicious of someone, then that means that your intuition is working. Don't doubt your suspicions. Don't doubt the suspects that you see in front of you. You have to analyze everyone around you. It's life. If you feel like you can be around somebody, don't try and change them or don't think they're going to change because they're not. You got to say, I got to get out now. I can't be around this person. I got to be around people who motivate me, love me, care about me, treat me right. And that's what this woman in spirit saying as she nods her head at me and says, she's going like this, you have to think about everything that you do. Really use your common sense with the judgment of people, because she says that your judgment in people might be too at ease, where you think that everybody's okay or everybody's trustworthy, or oh yes, this person really has my my good interest at heart, like they really like me or they're really cool with me, but really they're not. I don't know if you get a lot of anxiety every day or when you're in a situation, but this woman says that anxiety might take over your mind instead of she says you're not mental. What it is you worry too much or you have a lot of anxiety around people. People give you anxiety because you might be perfectly fine and you might attach yourself to energy that's unnecessary. And that's what she's trying to say. You get an attachment of energy, attachment of anxiety or emotional confusion is what she says. So you might be emotionally confused with people because they come off in a weird way, or they come off in a way where you're you don't know how to take them, or you have to keep judging them or keep seeing where they're going with how they treat you with a friendship. if they're valued enough, if they value you enough. Hey Ninja, how you doing? So Steven, I don't get nothing bad here for you. I just think that, that they want you to know the truth about this whole experience, that don't allow it to happen again. Once you get to know somebody, make your analogy earlier in your friendship, so it doesn't become a threat to you or your safety. And if you feel emotionally confused when you're around somebody, then that's telling you right there, hey, this person fucking irritates me. I can't be around them anymore. So they want you to understand the characters that are around you. They want you to understand your friends, your family, the people who really value your friendship, value who you are. They want you to like not get yourself in an emotional, confusing way and feel like this is gonna cause you problems. Like, don't allow people to be your problems. Allow people to be around, but don't allow them to confuse you or emotionally drain you or take your energy or make you feel like you're a mistake or you're the failure, you're the problem. So as soon as you're becoming judged, allow that judgment to go out the window and don't even entertain it and just be who you are. I don't know if you know this lady in spirit, but she's a sweetheart. She's actually, like, she looks like she's got like freckles on her arm or something, or like a birthmark or something, or like there's little brown signal things that like you have on your, there's brown spots, not signals, spots you have on your arm. She has something on her arms. Could be freckles, I guess. I don't know, or she has freckles. But she's like she's got a great energy. She looks like she had a like a job where she had to think and she had to like, and she's got those glasses like that grannies wear, and she has like the little strings that you put the glasses down like that, and it has the string and it dangles right here. Like, I can see her. She's a nice lady. Could be your great grandmother, could be somebody you don't even know that's like your family or on your side. I think I've told you this before, that you had a woman in spirit around you, Stephen. So she's very present around you, and she's in your life. She's making sure that you make the right decisions. So that's good to have. I'm doing good, Ninja. The wind's finally gone. Hurricanes finally gone. Tropical storms are gone. It's a lot less windier. The rain has gone away. Supposed to be some good weather here for the next couple of days, thank God. And yeah, I've been cleaning up all day, raking leaves, fixing shit, putting stuff all over the place. Some light bulbs went out, so I gotta fix those tomorrow. Go in the ladder and fix some spotlights we had. The wind kind of messed them up in the rain or whatever. So I just gotta do little odds and ends tomorrow. My sister helped me out a lot today, so that was nice. Otherwise, that all's good in the hood. All is good in the hood. The energy overall today was good. Yeah, the rain stopped. Everything's back to normal. It rained earlier today. Like a shower will come by here and there, but nothing serious. I'm just glad the wind's gone. It's like calm. You don't hear nothing outside. Nothing's flapping all over the place and going crazy. So I'm just glad the bad weather's gone for now. Yeah, it's been raining like off and on showers, and we'll have like a gust of wind, but it's all gone now. This afternoon it kind of went away. I checked the weather and it said that like the wind's supposed to die down tomorrow to 6 to 12 miles an hour. Nah, I wish winter was coming here, but winter ain't coming here until November, unless a miracle happens. We don't really have a winter here. Like we have a winter, but it's not like serious. It's just bullshit. I remember last winter, there was some nights in November I put my AC on because it was so humid, and people are like, "What? You got your AC on? It's fucking snowing here." I'm like, "Look, Bermuda's another world, you know." I remember that last year in November, there were some nights I had to put my AC on because it was so humid, it was ridiculous. But that's like, but December, even like Christmas Day, we'll be out there on Christmas Day, sunny and nice, like 70 degrees, and we'll be like, damn, cool. No AC tonight, you know? But like January and February are Bermuda's like winter, real winter months where it gets rainy and cold. But it doesn't go past 50. Like the 50 is the least it'll go to. Hey kids, how you been? How's it going, sweetheart? You all right? Yeah, we're a tropical island, and we don't really have like a serious winter. Sometimes we do. Sometimes it gets cold, and then we're like, holy shit, it's cold outside. But cold to us is like 50, 60. Cold to most people in the States is like snow and below zero. Like, we don't have that shit. It don't snow here. It's never gone past like 40 something. I think the record temperature, lowest temperature is like 45, 42. And that was like maybe 10 years ago. I actually witnessed that. I was like, holy shit. And the only reason why it was so cold because Boston and New York had like a northwestern, like whatever they call it, like a snowstorm for like 2 days, and like all that cold air came right over to Bermuda. And we was like 45 degrees, and I couldn't believe it. I looked at the thing, I was like 45 degrees. Holy shit, I ain't going nowhere. That's when I actually had my heater on. But that's the coldest I ever remembered in my lifetime, like 45, and that's not even that cold to regular people. Are like 45, thank God. Hey kids, I got your donation, sweetheart. Thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. But it's I'm glad we don't have a bad winter. And this summer hasn't been that brutal either. It hasn't been that bad. Like it hasn't reached 90 yet. Usually sometimes we'll have like a week where we get like 89, 90, maybe 91. But the highest it's been this year has been 89. But it hasn't reached 90 yet. But our humidity is what kills us. Because our humidity averages 80% every day during the summer. Today has probably been the coolest day of the summer. Today it was 77 degrees and 70 humidity, and the wind was north, so it was nice and cool outside. We had all our windows open. It was nice. Marky, I found out that the guy at the Brooklyn Navy Yard is still looking for someone. Is this destined to be mine? Okay, let's check. Hey, if you say this is mine and that is mine and you manifest it, then it will be yours. So keep saying it's yours and it will happen. And there you go. Now you're talking. See, that's the type of talk I like. I don't care what damn cards say. This shit's mine, damn it. I'm claiming it. Some people come in here and say, I'll claim that shit. Hey, go for it. And one thing, that's why I tell people, don't worry about these cards. Do what the fuck you like. I don't care. I ain't judging you. I want everybody to be happy. Damn right. All I want is good health and and that's it. I'm good. I don't need no relationship, but if I get one, I'll be happy. It's cool. Nothing wrong with getting a little cooch. They talked to him into looking back and to me, and he agreed that he should. Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess I'm cooch. Yeah, that's cool. I'm open to it. It's just they be scared. They don't want no D. I don't understand. Somebody will get brave, I guess. Somebody will get brave soon. It's in my astrology right now. So Aquarius is like right now. Aquarius is apparently gonna have love and stuff. So we'll see. That's good for Becca because she loves Aquarius man. She loves an Aquarius man, so that means she'll be getting some D. And Ninja's Aquarius, so it looks like she'll be getting some too. I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know what's happening. All right. Okay, it looks good, kids. It's not bad. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I don't mind talking about my sex life. It's cool. If I get some, I'll tell you guys. I'll be like, hey, look, I had some last night. It's pretty good. Like, looks like things might be happening. I'll invite you guys to the wedding on the beach. It's cool. Okay, what I'm getting here is this guy is like judging you. He's like, he doesn't like he wants to like be fair, and he's like he doesn't want to accuse anybody of doing anything, but he thinks you're the right woman for the situation, for the job. He thinks that it'll be good for business. I think he's gonna like negotiate with you and talk to you about business and about work. I think he knows that you have the determination and the willpower, and he thinks you're smart. And he thinks that things will be fine. Once things start rolling, it'll be fine. I just think that he's had a lot of bitter experiences with people, so he doesn't want to like make a decision he's gonna regret. So it looks like it's more on his end where he's like maybe scared to like hire you or be around you or talk to you because he's like fed up of bullshit, So he's like he doesn't want to accuse you or be unfair without even like getting to know you or being he just had a lot of bad business partners. He doesn't want to be biased, but he is. Like he's had some fucked up friends, and like he doesn't want to tolerate no bullshit, and that's perfectly fine. Like I totally get it. But it looks like you looks like you'll get the job if you want it in the next like 3 days. You'll hear about it. And when you do get this job with him or whatever, you'll feel the power, and you'll feel like you can learn and you can get better and better in the actual. Tell me something. Is it something to do with import and export? Is it like a job where you deal with people in a foreign country, or you just deal with people in different states, or you deal with people like um, in other businesses or other countries? If it is that, then it looks like it looks good. Even if it isn't, it's still like a business where you negotiate or an enterprise. Like, yes, but I'm a customer service representative. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So you're dealing with people. Customer service representative is a person that deals with people, correct? So if it's a job where you deal with people, then it's definitely looks like you'll get it. I got the 3 of Wands here, which is a woman that gets the job. So it looks like you'll get it, and it looks like you'll be very determined, and it looks like this is your goal, like you really want this, and it's nearly a 10. You're gonna get it. It's in maybe the next 3 days or the next 3 weeks. You'll have it. I feel like it's within the next couple days. The pay, it looks like I don't get nothing about pay, but it looks like it's gonna be the right choice. put it this way, it's the right choice. So if it's telling me it's the right choice, then that means it's the right amount of money. I got all good cards, to be honest. The only card that I get that's not good is the Justice Reverse, which is him. He's like, he's wondering if he's going to make the right decision by hiring you or dealing with you. See, he's very skeptical on what he wants to do, which is understandable because he's probably been through a lot of bullshit. Um, but he's the type of person. He seems like somebody who is either drinking or he drinks, and like, or he is like a person that's not happy, and he doesn't know how he's going to be happy if he hires you. I think he will be happy, but I just think that he's very disappointed right now in people and in his company or this with the work, and he's not content with how things are going. And it might even be like, okay, that's probably why, because people in his family might be like bullshitting, or like he might feel stuck in his life right now. So don't take it personally from him. It's just that he might have like, yeah, if I said something like this before, then ain't nothing changed. Like, oh, is it a family business? Um, it might be. If he's having problems, there might be people around him that are screwing him over, or he might be doing too much. Yeah, I would say yes, it's a family business. Yeah. Yeah. I got yes. I got upright card. So it's yes. Yeah. It says yes, it's a family business. Yeah. But it looks like he's the one who wins. Like he's the one who makes it happen. Yeah. I got yes on that. I got a good card too on that. 6 of Wands. So it looks positive. It's just that I think it's just him having doubts and dealing with bullshit. And I think that if he hires somebody, right, and his family says, look, you hired this girl, she's a fucking idiot. What are you doing? You're fucking up the business. Like he doesn't want to fail. He doesn't want to like be judged for who he hires or who he goes and gets or who he recommends. He might have to listen to a lot of mouths. So that's what I only get. Like that's negative. Like it's his own like thing. So it looks like you'll get a chance and looks like it'll happen. He's definitely considering it. It definitely looks positive, is what I would say. Yeah. It's just that him himself is dealing with like, family shit or people and things like that. But it looks good, though. It looks like you have a possibility to get the job. I got good cards and good vibes. The only thing I get, like I said, is on his end. Yeah, and that's the best thing because it's the retrograde right now, and it's gonna be impatience. It's gonna be delays. It's gonna be bullshit. And that's why like I got 3 weeks because in 3 weeks time, 11 more days and the retrograde will be over. So not that the retrograde is a huge effect because it only affects certain people. The retrograde right now is only going to affect certain signs, certain people. It's not going to affect everybody. And you can't stop the world for a retrograde. I just think that people go too deep into it. But if you feel like the retrograde is affecting you, then it probably is with the delays or the impatience or waiting and like saying, fuck, when is this shit gonna happen? So it's definitely an effect. A lot of people's been affected by it lately. But I would say it looks good from what I see. Ball's in his court. I think you're more than capable and ready to do it. And I wish you the best. I hope you do get it. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. And thank you. So looks good. Looks like a win-win situation. I know sometimes it takes forever to get what you want. My sister's waiting for, she's supposed to get her job this month. And she's emailed like the CEO guy, and he's like still hasn't emailed her back. And I said, look, he's probably on vacation, or he's probably I said, look, it's the retrograde. This shit's gonna happen. Like, I just keep telling her, be patient. Everything's gonna happen. And one day she's like emotionally fucked up, and she's like making off, and looks like she's like the whole world's ending. And the next day she's positive. So the energy is flip floppy for her too. Like, she's waiting to get a job as well. She's been off for 3 months. She left her the family business on her soon to be ex-husband's side. So she's also getting kind of antsy and impatient. I keep telling her, like, I just keep telling everybody, like, what's meant to happen for you will happen. What you want, you might not always get. And sometimes something better for you. What you didn't get is because something's better, He will be, not yet. The divorce is not over. So, he's another one. He was sending her money every month, and then he stopped. He was helping, like, because they're not officially divorced yet. But she's paying for everything, and the lawyer said just get all your receipts, and he has to pay half. He thinks he's gonna get away with shit. He ain't getting away with nothing. He's an idiot. He just got a rude awakening this past week. He went and posted up on Facebook all this bullshit about his kids not speaking to him, and they're being influenced by me and her. And he didn't say our names, but he everybody knows who he's talking about. And he's like, oh, people are trash talking me and my family and blah, blah, blah. And he's just making up all this bullshit, right? So he was talking shit, and then other people were like, don't know this story, we're talking shit in the comments. So my sister's friend screenshotted it, gave it to her. My sister was like, I'll solve this problem real quick. She called her lawyer, sent her the screenshots, and her lawyer said, yep, this is unacceptable. He can't go on social media during a divorce and talk shit about his kids and you and everybody else. We'll sort him out right now. So the lawyer sent him a nice letter telling him to take it down or he's going to face consequences. So he took it down. Why he did it in the first place, I don't understand, but that's what narcissistic dickheads do. They just love attention. They love the wrong attention. So if you're trying to mend things with your kids, why would you mention on a social media platform that they're not even on and they're not going to see? And you have people like, you're trying to look like the victim, but you're the one who fucked everything up. It's narcissistic behavior. Unfortunately, he's never going to change. He's been like that forever, so it don't faze us. Me and my sister laughed, but then we were mad because he was talking shit about the kids and indirectly saying that, we're the influence. We're telling them. We're not telling those kids not to speak to him. Those kids don't speak to him because they know what he did to us and what they did to them. Like, sir, people like him and a lot of people in the world think that they can do dumb shit to people and they're going to forgive them. My job is not to forgive you. My job is to get rid of you if you disrespect me. And I'm not going to like be cool with you if you disrespect me. What planet you live on? Disrespectville? Like, go fuck yourself, man. You're an idiot. I don't know what goes through people's minds anymore. I don't know. It must be something in the water, I guess. I don't know. I ain't drinking it. I ain't drinking haterade. Ninja, before I go, would you like a message? I don't know, Ninja. It's not easy. If everybody was an Aquarius, we'd be all right. But unfortunately, some of these Capricorn men, they're like delusional and stupid. Yeah, one thing about me, If you disrespect me, I'm gonna hold that against you. I'm gonna be like, you disrespected me, so I'm not gonna speak to you no more. I don't care about you no more. You can actually rot in hell all I care. And good riddance. Goodbye. Smell you later. That's just me, period. In a nutshell. I've always been that way. I will never, ever go back to somebody that disrespects me. Never. You can say sorry 50 times every day. You can call me from unknown numbers. I don't care. When I ask you and you be like, oh, I'm sorry, Mark, please, I want to be your friend. No. You did it once, you'll do it again. Go away. I won't do it again. I don't care. I can't trust you now. Why? People say, oh, Mark, you shouldn't be like that. Yes, if everybody was like that, the world would be a better place. That way you don't get fucked again and again and again. You think I'm going to allow you to disrespect me again? Wait, you stupid? No way. Goodbye. You're not going to get another chance to screw me over. No, 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 no. No. And that idiot, he's had too many chances. And now that we're silent and we don't say nothing, it irritates me even more. Narcissists hate to be ignored. Not my problem. I'm not a narcissist. All right, Ninja. Go out and have some fun. You deserve love, not pain. And if you want communication from someone, there might not be no communication at the moment. So just wait. And on the bottom it says, if you believe, you will receive. Yo, I'm going to give myself a message because I've been a good boy. My dog's snoring in the background again. I'm going to give myself a message. I haven't given myself a message in a while. Then I'm going to go sleep. Yeah, I've been a good boy. I've been a very good boy. Well, you know, if I would have been judged by 10 people, probably 5 would say I'm a good boy and 5 probably say I'm not. All right. Oh boy. My favorite card of the world. See, this is why, you can't make this shit up. Laugh at your haters and give them more to hate on. I live for that. I do that every day of my life. I laugh at my haters and I give them more to hate on. And that's what that means is I make them hate me even more by showing them my success. It's another one of my favorite cards. Don't blame life, blame the way you live it. So I'm not going to blame you or blame someone else. I'm going to blame the way I live my life by having you in it. So I'm going to block you, delete you, and tell you to go F yourself. Then my last card is investigate the person you are dealing with. I'm a top-notch investigator. I'm actually the FBI, a female body inspector. And on the bottom it says, tell them how you feel. I'm going to say, hey, baby, look. You and I are forever. No, I'm being serious. See, I told you I wasn't a good boy 100%. I said 50%. Oh, boy. Spirit just tells it like it is, you know. What can I say? All right. Had a fun night. I'm glad I came on. Been on here for an hour and a half. I had fun tonight, talk some shit. Anyway, I'm going to get in my bed and go to sleep. I got to wake up tomorrow and do some work. Happy holiday to you. Hope you have a good holiday tomorrow. I know I will. And I'm going to relax, and then I'm going to go do some yard work tomorrow. Clean up the rest of the shit I have to clean up and relax. I got a long week this week. Got a lot of work to do. Yep, day off tomorrow, Monday. Yay. Nice long weekend. All right, good night, Ninja. You're welcome. And thank you as well. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Say hello to everybody for me. And enjoy yourself. I'll probably be on tomorrow during the day. Come on and say happy holiday to everybody. All right, good night.